classes and modular class is not easy. It's really hard than what we think. Online classes can make us lose motivation and interest easily because we have our phone, because there are so much distraction. We have our phone beside us, we have our bed around us, and we can do everything during online classes. So I hope this video can help you to study, or you can get a small idea or advice that you can use for your online classes. So without further ado, let's get started. Before taking your online classes, it's easy to underestimate the gravity of your workload because you have this notion of online classes as you have more freedom, more time in your hands, more control. And when you have this notion, what will happen is you develop this mindset that you can slack off, which is not very ideal because you work on less than what you normally do. So being mentally engaged during online classes is just as important physically going to classes because you can observe and understand the information better, which lessen the time that you have to study. Because you just need to recall or master the information rather than learning the entire lesson. Online classes are more training than the traditional class because professor gave us much more homework as they want, and this homework from different classes can build up. So in order to accomplish everything at the end of the day, you might end up trying to finish all of this in one sitting, but this is not very effective because you push yourself to burn out. So you must set a realistic expectation and also make sure that every task has a leeway. What does this mean? If you have an assignment which is an hour to finish, make sure to add a 30 minutes because this lessen the pressure that you had on yourself. Take note, it's better to study in a short session while taking study break rather than studying in a long session while your motivation and focus filtering every 10 minutes. Having a routine every single day makes a world of difference. So I suggest to make a routine of getting up, taking a shower, getting dressed, and eat your breakfast before you take your online class or before you make your homework or assignment. Taking a shower and getting dressed will set you up well for learning. And I think building a routine every day also comes up with setting up goals every single day. So your routine dictates your goals, the things that you have to do every single day. And this is what drives your motivation and productivity. Find the environment that best for you. This type of environment will help you to boost up your productivity and improve your focuses. Creating your ideal study environment will set your body and mental up for learning. You have to take note though that having study space, organized study space regularly, because having a messy study space defeats the purposes of creating ideal study space. So make sure that your study space is clean and organized. And also make sure that everything you need is there, so you will not going back and forth. And also make sure to eliminate all the physical distraction. I know that studying is not everyone's favorite subject, but let's face it, we still need to study. So how do we do that? By making studying enjoyable. So you just give yourself a reward every time you finish homework or assignment. For other people, to make studying enjoyable, they play background music or drinking coffee, lighting a candle. It doesn't matter how simple you want it to be. But make sure that every time you study, you're having fun. Succeeding in online classes boils down to one important skills, and that is time management. Make a schedule where you can plot down your exam or deadlines that you have, because this will give you structures that will make things easier for you. We know that online classes, professors give us much more homework because they have this mindset that as a student, we have more time in our hands. But what will happen when all of your professor have this kind of management? You will get a lot of homework. So as long as you have a schedule, you will never fall behind the deadline. So schedule your study starting from macro to micro. But no matter what time management you use, make sure that you do it by heart, follow it, and be honest, because this will help you in the long run. Sometimes professors are just going to give you their modules or presentation without even discussing them. So they just basically give you the responsibility. So when that happens, make sure that you take a good notes. Try to search online for another resources. Don't focus only on the materials that given by your professors. So those are all the tips that can hopefully help you throughout this online classes. I wish you all the best throughout this academic year. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you did, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to my channels. Thank you so much. We'll see you in my next video. Bye.